What's up guys, this is Corey with the Dirt City Gym, back with another video for y'all today. Just wanted a quick little video in over a new card that just got released or revealed here about 2 to 3 hours ago, real late tonight. First of all, it's this card over here on the right. Not 100% sure when the English translation is going to come out to be, but it's either Leaf Blower or might be Power Blower, something similar to that. I mean, it is a Leaf Blower if you look at the picture of the card. But basically what it is, it's tool removal. It's a reprint of the card over here on the left, Windstorm. Choose up to 2 of any combination of Pokemon tools or stadium cards in play and discard them. So basically it's Tool Scrapper and like a paint roller all in one, which is really great. You know, we've been asking for some type of tool removal outside of an Awkward Attack really since rotation back in August, or even since we knew what rotation was going to be. We didn't get any in Eeveeloutions. We haven't got any promos, and we didn't get anyone in Sun and Moon 1. But now, here coming up in Sun and Moon 2, or Rising Guardians, our next set that we're getting dropped in May, we finally have some form of tool removal. So I wanted to go over just a couple of things in regards to the tool removal and things like that, kind of decks we're going to be able to see it in, and things like that. So first off, I just want to go ahead and say that we're probably going to be seeing this card in almost every deck, at least like a one of. It's going to be super similar to like a Tool Scrapper or something like that. You're just going to play it, whether it be to get rid of Bursting Balloons, Fighting Fury Belts, Choice Band, which we're also getting in the next set, or stadiums such as Parallel City, Silent Lab, Skyfield, Fairy Garden, any kind of things like that that just kind of give you issues. Just having a one-of card that gets rid of 2 things at once is always a great thing to have. So moving on, you know, obviously the big ramification is going to be in regards to Garbodor. Garbodor is probably, I don't want to say it's not going to see any play, but the amount of play and the amount of decks that are running Garbodor is going to be definitely less significant. You're not just going to see decks throwing Garbodor just to get a bad matchup better, because there's going to be that fear of someone's going to be running Leaf Blower, and that's probably going to be just about every deck, which is really going to neutralize things in terms of Garbodor. We're still going to have other things to worry about because of it, but it's going to neutralize things a little bit because of Garbodor, which is really good in my opinion. So because of that, there's going to be some decks that are going to start to see a little bit more viability. First up, we've got Volcanion. Again, Volcanion has still seen play, even through all the Garbodor storm, but one of the big hindrances with Volcanion is because it's ability-based with Steam Up, which makes it really get its damage cap and everything like that. Being able to get rid of the tools on Garbodor and have access to Steam Up whenever you need it is just a great thing to have, especially in a format where we're getting into a lot of grass Pokemon, whether it be Vileplume decks, Decidueye decks, Lurantis decks, Solgaleo decks for the Steel type as well. Just really good stuff to have. Well, like I said, Volcanion's already been super playable, but I think just even going forward, we're going to start to see even more and more Volcanion, and they're not going to have to worry about dealing with Garbodor, which is really good. Next up is Greninja. Greninja's always kind of had that thorn in its side of Garbodor. Well, it's still been competitive even in the Garbodor environment. Garbodor's really just kind of shut it off for the most part. Unfortunately for Greninja, it's kind of in a weird spot now where we have all these grass Pokemon that do really well, whether it be Decidueye or Lurantis or things like that, that really keep Greninja at bay. So it's kind of convenient for TPCI to drop tool removal as Greninja's like almost out of the format. Will it start to see a little bit more play? Probably. People kind of lean on Greninja. It's super easy to build. It's relatively simple. And even right now, especially with the prices on Greninja Breaks, it's a super budget deck. I think Greninja Breaks are like maybe $7. So it's a deck not running Shamans. So it's making a really super cheap deck. And you don't have to play Beedrill or Minccino or anything like that now in it. You can just throw in a couple of Leaf Blowers, which is really cool. But really, ultimately, the question we're going to have to ask moving forward, does it matter anymore? Because not only do we have tool removal for our super ability heavy decks, but so does now maybe the new hype deck, best deck, whatever you want to call it, which is Decidueye Vileplume. So one of the ways to counter or shut off Decidueye Vileplume is to be able to drop a Trubbish down either on turn 1 if you go first, or turn 2 if for whatever reason the Vileplume player is not able to get Vileplume out on turn 1 and lock you out of your items. So you drop the Floatstone on the Trubbish, so whenever you evolve, you get back access to your items and you shut off the Feather Arrow. But now that Decidueye also has access to Leaf Blower, it's only going to help that deck. things are going to be even more difficult to deal with. Item lock's going to be a thing. You're going to have to be ready for item lock. And now they have an item to ensure that they get out of item lock, which is a little ironic, but... So anyway, yeah. So, it's, again, double-edged sword. Yes, we get tool removal, but also, yes, we get tool removal. Now Decidueye is going to be a little bit more unstoppable. But anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Just a quick little go over on this new card, but we will see y'all next time.